맞아. Second time.
We're introducing our second book.
맞아. 그래서 오늘은 아이디어를 소개해 드리려고 해요.
I think the reason I like this one so much is because we've all had those like amazing moments where you have like an epiphany. You're like, oh, that would be so great. And very few of us do anything with it.
맞아. 그래서 coincidentally now the season이잖아 또.
Right.
그 making decision 하고 막 그
It's
to-do
time for
list.
resolutions. It's time
맞아.
to make lists. I'm not making New Year's resolutions anymore. I'm making New Year's practices that I want to work on. So instead of making a resolution, a goal line thing that I'm going to try to do, I'm doing New Year's practices, things I want to include in my life, habits I want to try to make moving forward. I think that's smarter and will be more sustainable. I'll be able to do it over longer. So what do you do with an idea? It's about like when you have those things that come to you, do you have the courage to follow them? Or do you stay with the herd? Do you do what everybody else does? Are you afraid to stand out, right? Here in Korea, we all want to keep everybody around us comfortable. We all want to make sure that we aren't standing out. There's something really nice about wanting to make sure that people around you are comfortable. Don't get me wrong, that's a lovely idea. I work really hard to make sure the people around me are comfortable. But when you take that too far and you don't allow yourself to pursue the things that you need to nourish your soul, that's a failure. That's holding yourself back instead of protecting the people around you. And we confuse the two things. Taking care of it and protecting the people around us for giving up on our dreams and giving up on the things that would make us happy. And that's not to say that those things are going to be easy, because they're not easy, but they are important and they are how innovation happens in the world. You never get innovation if you don't try something new and different. You can't be anything else if you don't try something new. And when we have our brilliant ideas, if we don't step up and do them, somebody else will. I love what do you do with an idea. It's about having the courage and having a relationship with your creativity and your sense of self and letting path take you where you need to go with your ideas. I think it's a brilliant book. Also, the idea is a really cute egg. It's an egg with a crown. Can you guess what happens at the end of the book? So if you want to find out what happens to that egg by the end of the story, you should read it. It's pretty great.
지금 특히 people think about their own ideas, right?
Right.
We already had the experience that regrets and little bit jealous or get angry about I should do this, I should do that.
So I am full of jealousy and regret about these books because they're full of all the things that I say all the time.
그러니까.
But somebody else published the book before I did. They're beautiful, gorgeous books. The illustrations, the art, they're all amazing. And I get a little bit jealous and a little bit angry. And all jealousy is you admitting that you wish you had done something. Right? You're upset because somebody else did it and you didn't.
맞아. Another side로 보면은 there are so many information on the internet,
Right.
so that's why more we can't focus ourselves. Like it's my own idea or push it from others.
So like, is it your own or did somebody else put it there?
Oh, so many people doing that, or some people have more success with that. So that's
Right.
why I wanna do that. 모르겠어. 이런 거.
So kind of following the crowd. It's okay. So like, there are no completely unique and independent ideas. Everything that you're dreaming up has come from the experiences you've had before. That's why we say we stand on the shoulders of giants in English. In order to achieve something, we have to have learned from those who came before us. There are no completely unique ideas out there. Very few. Everything is taking what you know, what you've experienced, what somebody else has done, and making it your own. And all of these people now who are making their Instagram channels and their YouTube channel, most of them are kind of trying really hard just to copy a formula that they think is going to be successful. That's never going to be successful. What's going to be successful is taking a formula and twisting it and making it your own. Putting your color on it, putting your flavor on it, is what is going to lead to success. You have to have your own idea that you're adding to the mix.
맞아. 아까 뭔가 카피하든, 뭔가 롤 모델을 두든, 미믹을 하든,
Right.
at least one time, I think we should focus on my own.
Right. What you do have to do is allow yourself to be imaginative, to dream, and when you have those ideas, and we all do, whether you want to admit it or not, whether it's you're in the kitchen and you're making food and you realize you wish you had a utensil that did this one special thing in this one special way. Everybody's had those moments. What do you do when that happens? Most of us forget about it immediately, give up on it right away, walk away from it. What happened if you followed it? What would happen if you tried to even see what the next step, not even like take it to the finish line, not even create the thing, but what's the next step? What would happen if you thought about it? If you diagrammed it? If you tried to make it out of the stuff you have in your own, you know what? Just anything to allow yourself to follow the path. But then I realized, what do they really know? This is my idea, I thought. No one knows it like I do. And it's okay if it's different and weird and maybe a little crazy. I decided to protect it, to care for it. I fed it good food. I worked with it. I played with it. But most of all, I gave it my attention.
그 지난번에 찬스에서는 we read 3인가 2 pages를 읽었는데 today는 only that one page makes everything clear.
Clear? Do you think you're done right there?
그러니까 왜냐면 the last sentence가 a little bit because I remember the first page에서는 the boy little like 귀찮아했어.
Right. He didn't want the idea. Like he had the idea and he tried to walk away from it. One day I had an idea. I'm gonna put it down so I can read the second part. Where did it come from? Why is it here? I wondered. What do you do with an idea? At first, I didn't think much of it. It seemed kind of strange and fragile. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just walked away from it. I acted like it didn't belong to me.
맞아, 요렇게 되게 신경 안 쓰고 이게 지금 거리감도 디스턴스도 봐봐 이랬는데 나중에 그러니까 결국엔 내가 어텐션 해야 이 생각도 실현시킬 수 있다라고
Yeah, exactly.
관통하는 페이지였어.
And this is what we all do, right? We all just
맞아.
walk away from those ideas.
맞아.
So that's what do you do with an idea? It's pretty special. It's pretty beautiful.
그래서 다음에
And I'm jealous of the writer.
항상 얼마이지 이걸 좀 말하고 있는데 그래서 아담도 you also the same이네. You have to do something then. You should do attention, give attention to your.
I have to give attention to my ideas.
그렇지.
I have to follow through and give it my attention and my time.
그래서 제가 주변을 보니까 저도 새해 계획을 세우는 편이 아닌데 했을 때는 보통 마르치까지는 이렇게 리스트를 쓰더라고요. 그래서 1, 2, 3개월 정도는 새해 계획을 쓰시면 give them chance. 그래서 해서 그런 내 머릿속에 있는 걸 끄집어내서 어떻게 구체화 시킬지 한번 이 책 그래서 이번에 한번 소개를 드려서 도움이 되지 않을까 해서.
These are gorgeous. Great way to start the year and give yourself a chance at finishing those resolutions. At following through.
그래서 우리가 지금 now we have one book left, right? 다음 책은 미스테이크에 관한 내용입니다.
What do you do with a problem?
그래서 이 책은 problem이었어. 미스테이크가 아니네.
Yeah, what do you do with a problem?
그래서 이것도 되게 스토밍하고 라이트닝해서 무서워 보이지만 절대 그치? 완전 디프런트 사이드의 힐링 북이었어. 그래서 요거는 다음 시간에 소개를 해드릴게요. 오늘은 What do you do with an idea였고 저번에는 What do you do with a chance였고
That's right.
다음은 problem으로 가겠습니다. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.